We're doing MLB plays here on PrizePicks. Before I get started, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, Discord link and Patreon link in the description of this video as well. So we're doing MLB plays here. It's the All-Star game, and I really just do want to preface that this is a one time a year event, All-Star game. So really, it's important to know that there is so much variance here with these plays. Absolutely no solid plays that you could like literally say as a lock. Just so much variance here. If we take a look here, just at the last 2 years, there's been All-Star games. I just want to show you guys a few things. So, right, first inning, there's been 0 runs in both these last 2 seasons, right? So, I mean, that's just something to maybe possibly consider if you're going to do first inning runs allowed. But the next inning, second innings, one run here and 1 run here. Also, if we take a look at the 2021 All-Star game, right, just last year, I found interesting that the American League pitchers only struck out 3 batters. Lance Lynn struck out 1, Chris Bassett struck out 1, and Liam Hendriks struck out 1. Right, so all these pitchers pitched, 9 pitchers pitched 1 inning each, and there's only 3 strikeouts total. American League, a lot different, had 12 total strikeouts, with I think a little bit more pitchers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with 10 pitchers. So just keep that in mind, you guys, with these strikeout props. Just like there's obviously a ton of variance here. Also as well, total hits 9 and 8 for AL and NL last year, and in 2019 5 and 8. So again, these games aren't as high scoring. It's not like in comparison to like an NBA All-Star game where it's just a ton of stats. Box scores are crazy. Box scores relatively, small. And if you take a look at bats too, like the National League in 2019, no player had more than 2 at-bats. No player had more than 2 at-bats. AL, no, one player, Carlos Santana, had 3 at-bats, and that was it. That's the only player that had more than 2 at-bats. And then last year, if we take a look at at-bats as well, one player, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., had more than 2 at-bats. And in the NL, no players had more than 2 at-bats. So just keep that in mind, you guys, when you're making these plays. It's obviously super interesting to bet on this All-Star game. It's fun. It's definitely fun watching it, but keep it in mind there's a ton of variance and just a ton of volatility here with these plays. But we did go 3-0 yesterday on our home run derby props. Kyle Schwarber hit his over 14.5. He did need that overtime, which actually helped us hit this one. And then Pujols under 451.5 feet. He hit the under 434. So 3-0 last night here with the MLB home run derby plays. Looking to replicate that in the All-Star game tonight. Obviously, like I said, ton of variance, but let's get into it. 3 total player props that I like in this All-Star game. Let's go. So the first play is going to be Paul Blackburn, and I'm taking his under 0.5 strikeouts. Now, like I said, this is the All-Star game, so these players are facing a lineup full of dominant hitters that hit the ball for average and power. Well, Paul Blackburn, of all the pitchers in both leagues, I think he strikes out players the least amount, tied for 71st in baseball in strikeouts. You can see these games in regular season: 4, 6, 5, 7, 4, 4, 3, 3, 5, 2, 5, 3, 3, 5. Like, he hasn't had a game over 8 strikeouts all season. His most is 7, which is not a lot compared to some of these other All-Stars. And I just think he's only going to pitch no more than 1 inning. He's not going to pitch more than 1 inning of work here. And probably, just because his stuff isn't as powerful and he doesn't strike out a lot of guys already, out of all the strikeout plays, this is the one I feel most confident in. It's going to be Paul Blackburn under 0.5 strikeouts here. Just, again, comparison to all the other players that are pitching. He's probably going to not pitching for sure more than 1 inning. And, I just don't see him getting 1 strikeout in these lineups against the National League. The next play is going to be another pitching prop. It's going to be Miles Mikolas. I'm going to take the under here on this one as well. Again, 0.5, so 1 strikeout could bust these open. But Miles Mikolas as well, another player that, in comparison to the other All-Stars, just doesn't strike out a ton of guys. 46th in baseball in overall Ks. 4, 5, 4. In this game here against Philly, 5 innings, he only had 1 K. 9 here, 3, 6, 9, 9, 4, 6, 5, 5, 3, 3, 7, and down here pitched 3.2 innings, had 1 K. Again, his stuff is a little bit better, I would say, as far as strikeouts go than Paul Blackburn, but in comparison, to the rest of these players on the board, he just doesn't strike a lot of guys out. His stuff isn't as strikeout, prone. So I like the under here on this one. Again, he's not going to pitch more than 1 inning. He was a injury replacement too, so he's going to not going to come into the 6th, 7th, 8th inning. Possibly if that even comes to it. So, and again, there is some chances that these pitchers don't pitch as well. So I'm not sure how PrizePicks is going to play that. Probably going to be DNPs if they don't end up pitching, so your play will cancel out. But also, keep that in mind. I like Miles Mikolas under 0.5 strikeouts here. And then the last play is just going to be, because I got to add one. It's going to be a total bases, and it's going to be Kyle Tucker here under 0.5. When it comes to total bases here, there are players, obviously, you want to get a hit and you expect. I would say like players like Devers, any player in the starting lineup, Devers maybe, Judge, Trey Turner are players, that I feel confident in possibly getting a hit because I think they're going to get guaranteed 2 at-bats. A player like Kyle Tucker, who's not in the starting lineup, obviously his manager, Dusty Baker, is the manager for the American League team, so he's going to probably get maybe 2 at-bats. But Kyle Tucker, just heading into this game, if you take a look here, over his last 7 days, was hitting 174 on the year. So just over his last 7 days coming in, honestly, over his last 30 days hitting 233. But last 7 days heading into this All-Star game hitting 174. Swing is not really right now. And, given he's probably going to face a pretty dominant pitcher, goes both sides. I like the under here, Kyle Tucker, total bases 0.5. So these are the 3 player props for the All-Star game tonight that I'm going to give you guys. Again, extreme volatility here. Tail extremely, extremely lightly. I know a ton of people who are prominent PrizePicks players, and they're not even betting on this game because it's just so much volatility. But nonetheless, Paul Blackburn under 0.5 strikeouts, Miles Mikolas under 0.5 strikeouts, and Kyle Tucker under 0.5 total bases. I never thought I would make 3 straight MLB props, all unders, but let's get into it. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about it. Drop a like on this video. Links in the description below. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.